So here's the last game of the collection. This is Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers 2. And this came out very end of 1993 in Japan, but it's 1994 everywhere else. And at this point, if you were buying NES games in 1994, you didn't have a lot to choose from as far as I can tell, because I think, when was the last Mega Man game for the NES? I think that was 93. Yeah, this is very, very late era. They've done nice things, like they've told us which one is Chip and which one is Dale. So this time we're going to pick Dale for, you know, journalistic integrity. Make sure we see both ends of the spectrum. Also because Dale's got that cool shirt. Oh, the fat cat blimp. I don't know what that means. Just like to point out again, graphically, in 1993, this is pretty impressive. I mean, obviously it looks like an 8-bit console. There's no one's going to compare this to Sonic 2 and go, or Sonic 3. Sonic and Knuckles go, oh, this looks better than that. Time Bomb? That's a bit hardcore for a Chip 'n Dale game. Unless it's an explosion of time. It's also a little bit more flickery, this game. You can see like a little bit of garbage render data kind of in the middle of the screen, in between the picture and the text. But hey, I've seen much worse on the NES. Let's go, mates! Or is mates a character? Look for us and we'll give you any clues we've found. He's called Monterey. Surely first name Monterey, last name Jack. The weird green fly called it's called Zipper. All right. This game has already given me a lot more context for Rescue Rangers. There's no time to lose apart from all the time we just spent. Oh god, Dale's the lazy one. I picked the lazy character. Rescue Rangers away! Oh, that's a TV? I wonder what that was. So in terms of gameplay, this is very similar to the first one. The controls are just as fast. You can still pick up boxes, you can still throw them at people. You can still... I forgot to say this in the first one. When you duck with a box, the eyes pop out of the box, which I think is pretty cool. That's a giant fork. I'm just going to avoid him at all costs. This feels really responsive. It's almost a little too sharp. I appreciate that. That's my problems with Tailspin and the first one of these actually. Like this feels much better. Levels seem shorter? Maybe less immediately difficult is a way to put it. That being said, I've just been hit twice. Well, apparently that was a stun more than a hit, so... Tell you what, it's doing some Dark Souls level stuff of putting people in crates you wouldn't expect. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Oh, scrolling up now. It's got the same problem in that once you scroll up you can't scroll down, once you scroll right you can't scroll left. Say problem, that's just a design choice. Oh, come on. How do I get up there? Not like that. Turkey. Oh, I'm not gonna risk it. Yeah, as I suspected, those aren't platforms you can stand on. So once again, there's a two-player co-op mode, and reading into it a little bit, apparently in this game you can throw each other, which is kind of an interesting gameplay twist. That's quite cool. Exit. Did I make it to the end of a level? Wow. Water rabbit? Fat Cat's in prison! Oh, I know what we're doing for the rest of the game then. The Urn of the Pharaoh? Boss fight? Come on up here. Fight me like a real rabbit. Oh! Give me a crate. Give me a crate. Oof. Yes. Yes! Stage clear! I don't know if my afternoon of Disney classics has made me better, or this game is just a lot easier than the previous. And I got some RR points, whatever. Nope. That didn't. That didn't work. Blue and red wires. Oh dear. Press A to cut wires. It sounds like a lot of responsibility for Chip and Dale. Oh wow. Look at the red wire. Yeah. Can you cut the wrong wire? That's passed out. He's still standing pretty well. It's a quite good question. That's just a good answer. Yeah, alright. So that's contextualised this entire game. What does he need with that? Dunno. We just need to get it back. I'd like to point out we are in a sewer level. So as much as I'm enjoying this... Oh, what was that? That was some bad platforming on my part. I like the fake little Game Boy there, that's quite cool. If that's what you call that. There we go, I hit something with a box. I haven't quite figured out why some of the boxes blink. Oh, I should have seen that come in. That box is a different colour. Now we're going up again. I like the change in scroll. That's something quite rare for the NES because it wasn't an easy thing to scroll on the NES. The ability to go from scrolling upwards and then sideways very quickly. Am I supposed to be picking those blue things up? Nope. Ah, there we go. Oh, right, okay, so if I stand here, he'll... Yes, gotcha. Yeah, this game definitely seems easier than the first. Which at this point, for the age of the console, is probably a fair assumption, because who had NESs in 1994? Would have been probably kids. Like hand-me-downs from their older brothers and sisters, whatever. How many hits do you reckon? 6? Gotta be 6, right? It might not matter, because I ain't gonna make it there. This game's cool. I hate that I've said that for every single game in this collection. And I have a special place in hell reserved for sewer levels, but what can you say about these Capcom games? They're really well made, the music's really good, the graphics are really good. They're just difficult. That's the only thing I can come up with that, you know, for the target audience, maybe they're probably slightly too tough. I appreciate the fact that things like DuckTales had difficulty selections, but even so, these games are incredibly well made and they hold up. Apart from Tailspin, which I think is the weakest of the 6, they hold up incredibly well. So yeah, I mean, I can wholeheartedly recommend this Disney Afternoon collection, which is the thing I've been using to play them, because it is talking and platforming at the same time. It's really well done, and it's, I mean, we quit out here. You can get into the all sorts of weird and wonderful stuff, like the gallery. It's got like original artwork and flyers. It's you know, what was that, commercial? Yeah, television commercials. So Digital Eclipse did a really good job on this, much like they did with the first Mega Man Legacy Collection Game Boy versions. But yeah, should support these sorts of projects while they still exist, because they are something we never used to get. You know, when you used to have bad ports of arcade games to the Xbox 360 and things, you just think, well, this is the way to do it. Nice emulation, nice package. We've got one more to look at, which is DuckTales Remastered, but for the time being, that was Rescue Rangers 2.